I'm Dr. Rebecca Wade from Aberdeen University, and I'm here at the Dighty water at Dundee, just as it comes out of the Dighty catchment and joins the Tay catchment at Monifee. You can see the power of the water behind me as it's racing down through the railway bridge and underneath the newly built active travel bridge that joins Broughty Ferry and Monifee. This morning I've travelled a good distance up and down the Dighty to have a look at the conditions, and it's really full. It's as full as I've ever seen it. The gauge at Balmossy Mill is now overwhelmed. It's beyond the maximum capacity for measurement at Balmossy Mill, which is 3.277 metres. The flow in the last few days before Storm Babet came across was about 1/4 to 1/2 of a metre. So reaching over 3¼ metres at that same gauge within just a few hours has led to a very high spike on the hydrograph and a lot of water in the river, with rapidly rising river levels over the last 24 hours. Now, the initial red warning for Storm Babet was due to have ended about an hour ago, but there's a continuing storm warning for Dundee and Angus, and those levels are being, and those warnings are being reconsidered and adjusted all the time, appropriate to our conditions. As somebody who studies sustainable water management and who's interested in blue and green infrastructure and natural flood management, I can see the real and urgent needs for more sustainable flood and water management throughout our entire catchments. If we continue to let all of the water in the catchment get rapidly into our river channels, with the increasing impacts of climate change, we're going to be seeing more of these kind of river floods, with rapidly increasing river levels and increasing amounts of rainfall leading to increasing runoff. So we need to think differently about the way in which we manage our water, and we need to think creatively and sustainably about the way in which we bring all of the factors together to try and adapt to the new conditions that we have to face, as well as mitigating the worst of the risk with conventional flood schemes mixed together with natural flood management and sustainable water management in our catchments. We've got to work together across disciplines in order to do this, across agencies in order to do this, and with all the stakeholders who live and work on the land. I hope that these waters start to subside soon, and that the folks that live in the houses nearby get some relief from the flood waters that they're experiencing as a result of Storm Babet.